Okay, I don't know where that last stream went. So confused, such a bad connection. So I'm just starting over. In the video description, I have the MonoGame Boilerplate LITE, and it is coming from my Dropbox, and I'm going to attempt to download this and unpack it just to make sure everything is working. I don't think I can grab it off the stream, unfortunately. So before I get disconnected, I am going to just give it a try directly from my Dropbox folder. Hopefully this is still streaming. Alright, so this is what you should get. The stripped down version without the screen management. It's just a single screen running out of the game.vb class. And there's nothing else in there. Debug has been emptied, so you have to rebuild the project. Let's just go ahead and do that real quick and see if it works before this horrible connection dumps me again. Alright, you can see the KAMono class is no longer part of the project. No, I don't want to give feedback. Here's the main class right here. So let's go ahead and open up the file folder here. Bin, Windows, debug. And I'm just going to build this. Or attempt to. Alright, looks like everything is good. Check that debug folder, everything is in there. So let's go ahead and launch it. Alright, and there it is. So which C is which get. There is one small graphic that I left in there. It's just this little square with the blob in the middle. You can move it around with your WASD keys. I left some input handling in. You can resize it with your scroll button. So that's really all there is to it. And let's check out its memory footprint here for anybody who's curious. That's just Visual Studio, don't worry about that. Here is the project running, and it is only 10.5 megabytes in memory, so that's pretty small. Not much happening there. Since we're still connected, I believe, I'm going to go ahead and just open this game class. Everything has been condensed into this class. You can add your own classes, screen management, or however you want to create your game project. It is a light version. Have a texture 2D, vector for it, size storage for the sprite, last scroll position, and a sprite font test to draw to the screen. Scroll down past the initialization, content loading, very basic. I am using VSync to lock down the vertical retrace. Basically that caps off our FPS. Loading up two assets here, texture 2D and my sprite font. Nothing else beyond that. I think that should work. I'm going to give that a test here if I can stay online. Update sub to update my elements. I have some input handling right here, basically just checking key states, checking my mouse states, and that is just running in this cycle right here on the game time. So just checking the last scroll position, that variable at the top, and each mouse scroll increments by 120 for whatever reason, so I just divide it by the 20, and if anything is changed and it sees it, then add up or add down depending on whether I scrolled backward or forward. That's all that's doing. Don't dark red background. You can change that back to the cornflower blue if you want. Or any other color you feel like trying. Pixel. If you're not using pixel art, you just want smooth image. You don't have to worry about scaling. You can just use sprite batch.begin without any of this. Draw the texture to the screen. That's my T2D. To the vector coordinates that I specified at the size that I was specifying. Then draw the sprite font, which is just a string. It says MonoGame Boilerplate LITE, and then the scroll value, grabbing directly from the mouse input, dividing it by 120. And that is it. That is the whole project right there. So sky's the limit from here. You can build whatever you want without worrying about any of the screen management muck. So changed it to the blue background. Pretty neat. Very basic, very simple. So happy coding on your project. That's about all I had to share there. I'm going to go back and check this out, see if I'm still on. Wow, I believe I'm still online. Somebody jump in here while I was doing this? Hello, if anybody jumped in there. Pretty crazy. Sorry about my internet connection. I hit my data cap. I don't know if you saw the last attempt. But I will be including this in the project. Should be downloadable already, I think. I don't know how that works on the stream, but just dumped it into there. If you want the original, I'll go ahead and put this in the video description too, just in case. This is the one with the screen management library if you want to use that one. I'll just include both links. How about that? So we have a light one and a regular. This has the KAMono library. Should probably close out of the old one because I'm killing my old laptop here. It's junk. Oh, I think it's just fighting with the old one that was still open in memory. I thought it was doing nothing. It's just choking here. There we go. So this one has all of that, and I think I'd put some trees or something in this one. No, this is the original without the tile map test. So yeah, curious how this one, I thought I put music in there. Yeah, just probably have to look at the code. Yeah, that's it's a little more robust, so got a little bit more stuff going on. Oh, I was going to check the memory usage on this project because there's a lot more happening. Mono BP. This one's using 31 megs of RAM. Still not excessive by any modern game standards. So, of course, it's not a full game, but really, what are you going to do? Throw in some more vectors and some text and some graphics and whatnot. Load up any of your other games and see how much memory they use. That's not bad. Anyway, that's it. That's about all I had for this stream. Not much else happening. So, happy coding, folks. I still haven't seen anybody's projects. Love to see some videos, what you're working on. And if you got something cool going, We can take a look at it. Maybe on a live stream. Of course, I might have to test that first. I don't know. I'm not even sure what this can do. Anyway, okay. For reals. Gonna kill this before I get disconnected. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.